Welcome to the Wednesday Warrior Wrap-Up, where we take a look at some of the awesome news and reveals of this week. First up on the Wednesday Warrior Wrap-Up, we have a look at the Hasbro PulseCon exclusives and details on the event that we have so far that will be happening this Friday, September 13th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 a.m. Pacific Time. And first up, we have a look at the 4 exclusives that we saw at Comic-Con revealed there, and they will be going up for pre-order during this event at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. I believe that is 2 p.m. Pacific Time. And that is of the G.I. Joe Classified Series Starduster, who was the character who had cereal with him in his little package, and he's supposed to be like a cereal brand G.I. Joe character. And then we have the Star Wars The Black Series Phantom Menace Anniversary Edition Step with Battle Droid, I believe that's how you say it, the little gliding vehicle from the Phantom Menace, and then another Battle Droid. And then we have a look at the Marvel Legends Kang the Conqueror Deluxe Pack, which has Kang in his hover chair and some extra accessories. And then last but not least, my most anticipated and excited thing, the Transformers Dino King Dino 6-pack, which is based off of the Victory character Dino King with his 6 mini-bots that combined into one big robot. These, of course, are 6 core class Dinobots reimagined and painted, and slight molding differences here and there of the Dinobots from the core class series. And those 4 will be going up for pre-order. We don't have any other news yet of what else is being sold during then, but I'm sure there'll be plenty of things from all the different brands going up for pre-order, and we'll cover them in the next Wednesday Warrior, which will be after the event, and we'll talk about what went up live there, and I'll share the links of the items on the socials, so definitely follow. And in more Hasbro news, Hasbro will be celebrating the Transformers 40th anniversary debut of the first episode, More Than Meets the Eye, on September 17th. So it will be the official 40th anniversary of when the show aired. And they'll be doing a fun little fan event where they'll be doing coverage on the brand and things that are coming both in media, toy, movie, TV, video game, talking about what's going on with Transformers 1 and, the excitement over that. And there'll be 2 items going up for pre-order that are confirmed for that day. And that is of the Transformers 1 Bumblebee Deluxe Class figure. And then the Transformers 1 Alita 1 figure, and both figures will run you about $24.99 because they're both deluxes, and they'll be going up for pre-order that date. There will also be, I'm sure, other items that will be going up for pre-order and some more coverage on things. I know they were talking about doing some studio series stuff and some announcements during Comic-Con in September, so I'm assuming that we might see some stuff like that during this. But whatever we're showing is going to be exciting. I know that I'm going to look forward to watching the Transformers More Than Meets the Eye episode 1 and maybe 1 through 4 to kind of celebrate the day. So I'm very excited for that. And in interesting brand news, Hasbro sat down, I guess, with Loyal Subject, and they did some paperwork with each other to let Loyal Subject use some of the Hasbro brands to make toys that Hasbro's not making. And those are actually some pretty interesting brands they're getting. A while back, we heard that Super 7 might be getting Mask, so I don't know if they still are, but it looks like Loyal Subject is going to be making Mask toys in the future that are to the original scale, so they'll be smaller figures with like the vehicles, which is very exciting for people who want to keep the space on their shelves, open and not filled too fast with vehicles. And then they're going to be doing Gem and the Holograms, and we already have an image right here of that. My Pet Monster and My Buddy and Me, which you can see here too. And Rom Space Knight, of all things. We just got a Marvel Legends figure announced of Rom Space Knight, and so now they're doing a Rom Space Knight line of stuff, I guess, during the Loyal Subject stuff. And then they're also going to be doing other stuff. It just says other. It doesn't say what it is, but I think this is exciting. I haven't seen anything from My Pet Monster since Super 7 did their little figure. So if they do an actual plush of it, that'd be really cool. And then to see Jim and the Holograms and My Buddy and Me getting stuff, and knowing that Rom Space Knight and Mask are getting stuff, it's just really exciting. I know some people hit or miss with Loyal Subject. They did the Strawberry Shortcake and the Rainbow Bright, and I thought they did those really well. But then I know that when they've done the turtle figures or the avatar figures, it was kind of like I had a couple of them and they kind of fell apart, where they just weren't really good articulated wise. So I'm very interested to see what they're doing now with this. And on Monday at 10 a.m. Pacific time, the Marvel Legends team put the Dragon Man Marvel Legends figure up for pre-order. That is the 10-inch really big character from the Marvel universe that it looks like a dragon man. He went for $84.99. That's what he's gonna cost you. It's pretty pricey, but it is a bigger figure, and it comes with 2 sets of wings, some folded up wings, and then some open wings, so you can have him in flight mode or standby mode, a book, glasses, and some interchangeable hands. And he is set for pre-order for August 15th, and as you're sitting there going, but that's already coming and gone, or it's going to be here soon, that's crazy, but it's actually August 15th, 2025. So it is a pre-order for a year out. I find that kind of interesting because we haven't really gotten anything that for a while that is that far out, except for HasLabs. So I don't know if this was something they were originally going to offer as a HasLab, and they went, we could sell it for 100 and have like extra figures with it as tiers or other things, or then they just decided, no, let's just have it be a base figure since it's only 10 inches long, and we'll just sell it for 85 and have it be like a super deluxe. But now it means we have to wait a year for it, or if that's just a, hey, let's give us a lot of time, and you might end up getting it like in springtime. But I thought that was very interesting. Let me know in the comments down below if you're excited for this character. I know for some people they're like, who's Dragon Man? And for other like Marvel fans that have read the comics and stuff, like, that's Dragon Man. He's, you know, does a lot of stuff with like the Future Foundation and the Fantastic Four and all that stuff, and they're excited about it. So let me know in the comments if you're excited about this. And in McFarlane Toy News, we have a look at 2 of their digital collection figures that have been revealed for September 12th pre-orders. And that is of the Robin of Earth 2 of the Crisis on Infinite Earth figure, and it looks really cool here, and you can see it comes with, you know, the outfit and everything like that from that storyline. And then the one I'm most excited about, because I've really been wanting one of this versions of the character for a while, as you can see here, it is that of the Silver Age Joker. So I just did a review a while back of one of these figures from the digital collection. It was the Hal Jordan from the Silver Age, and I really liked it. It was a little bit messy, a little bit oily from the molds and stuff like that, but the molding oil and stuff. But, you know, that just happens sometimes at McFarlane Toys, I heard, and it just happened to happen to me. But back on point, I am very excited for this version of Joker. This is the version of Joker I've wanted for my collection, so I'm excited for it. Definitely can't wait to put him in there with my Batman and the rest of my Justice League characters that I like, that are that kind of Silver Age look. We're still missing some of the characters from the Silver Age. I'd love to get the Wonder Woman from Silver Age kind of in this line, because I don't know, we've gotten quite a few Wonder Womans, but I don't know if we've, I know we got that one a while back that was kind of hard to get, but I don't think she was quite Silver Age. I feel like they could do a little bit more to make it look like that. But yeah, these 2 look incredible. If you want to get them, they'll go up for pre-order at all the major e-tailers, including McFarlaneToys.com on September 12th, I believe, at like 9 or 10 in the morning. So definitely keep an eye out for it. I will be posting them to the socials when they go live. In the Target news of the Target Geek Out event, we have our next look at stuff that is of the Super 7 week that we got, which was the 2nd week, and it is that of a ThunderCats Deluxe Lion-O. And then I feel bad, the other character I don't know off the top of my head, but he's imaged here. Both of them went up for about $35, and they were the 2 ThunderCats characters they did, and it might be something they're going to keep doing, where it's kind of like a bare bones of the Super 7 Ultimates figures. So if you want to get a more, you know, cost-efficient figure where you just want a ThunderCats character in your collection, I wonder why they didn't just do Bumra with Lion-O, but hey, they're probably doing Bumra later on down the line. And then we also had the Godzilla, Mechagodzilla, and Godzilla in their Kaiju Super Deluxe now. That's about $35 each. And all 4 of these look really cool. Based on what it looks like we're going to probably get next week, it's going to coincide with the Hasbro PulseCon. So there's a chance we're going to get some Hasbro stuff on the Target Geek Out for week 3. So I'm very excited. I'll keep you updated. A follow-up in Hasbro news, the Rattler campaign has ended by the time this video came out, but it ended with the final tier unlocking of Baroness. So they got all 3 of the tiers unlocked, and they showed us a set of stickers that will be coming with the Rattler, so you can decorate your Rattler to have it look different. So if you have multiples, you can decorate them with different sets of stickers and make all the different squad Rattlers you can if you want to. The campaign ended with it going past, I believe, 20,000 backing, so it got to 18,000 about 2 or 3 days before the end of the campaign. It hit the 18,000 mark to get Baroness, and then after that it kind of soared and went up about 2,000, 3,000 more when people found out that everything was unlocked. People were still upset about the patches. They really wanted a different figure, but when you think about it, I don't think all the figures that are with it can even fit in it. So I feel like they were like, if we put another figure in there, it's just, an extra figure sitting on the side, which I don't think people would have mind, but the patches are a nice little kind of like fun thing. I know one of the patches shows the Rattler destroying a tank, and so I kind of was sitting there speculating, does that mean the next HasLab will actually be a Mobat? But then recently I saw on the back of the G.I. Joe 60th anniversary figures, I think it was the Halo Trooper that just recently went up, there's a Sky Striker on the back, and I know that's just a prop, but I don't know if that's also a hint to the next HasLab, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, if you wanted it, you had a chance to get it back on the 9th and back, but now unfortunately the campaign is over and they're fully funded, everything went well, so I thought that was really cool. So I have some images here of the last little bit of stuff. In more Marvel Legends news, earlier this week, towards the beginning of this week, we had a pre-order for the Crystal and Lockjaw 2-pack, and it went up for a pre-order, and it's still up for pre-order on Hasbro, Big Bad Toys, and Extreme Earth, so if you want to get it, you still have a chance. And this figure set is really cool. It's about $65 though, so it's a bit pricey, but it's definitely worth getting if you want more Inhuman character. And it also has the release date for, I believe, October 1st. So if you pre-order it now, you'll get it by the end of September, right at the beginning of October. It is definitely an interesting set because I know that we've been waiting for a Lockjaw since 2019 when there was one kind of showing off as a prop in the Disney convention Hasbro booth kind of like display, and so now the fans finally have a chance to get him, and it's definitely very pricey because if you think about it, Crystal is only like a $25 figure, so you're paying quite a bit for Lockjaw, but it's definitely a character we've been waiting for a while, especially if you want your Avengers slash heroes of the heroes pets kind of group, because we just also got in the Wong and Strange 2-pack the other characters, so we're getting kind of all those different superhero friend animals. I'd love to see a Winter Soldier come out with his cat, and maybe another Katie Pride with her dragon, so we can kind of build out that heroes pets team. And real quick, from the Star Wars Vintage Collection stuff from Hasbro, this is not really a new item but a reissue of the Star Wars Cantina band, and as you can tell, the reason why they're doing this is because the Cantina funded and there are some people that didn't buy this set originally, so now this is a good chance for people to get the Cantina band again. I believe it is a bit pricey. It's, I believe, about a $70 set, $80 set. It's a pre-order because they're not quite in stock yet, but you can get it at Big Bad Toys, Entertainment Earth, and Hasbro Pulse if you want it. It will be a great addition to your Cantina set. You can have them playing music while everyone's drinking and having fun. I know that this was a set that some of my friends were like, oh sweet, I didn't get it the first time because I went, why get a Cantina set? Well, now you have a reason to get a Cantina set of the band. So this is really cool. I think it's awesome that Hasbro is doing a lot of these reissues to help with current collecting, because there's a lot of newer people in the collecting market, so really cool for Hasbro to do this. Really awesome. And over in Mattel Motu news, we have a look at another upcoming wave of Masters of the Universe figures. First up, we have 4 new Turtles of Grayskull figures, a new Raph and a new Donnie, and some cool armor with weapons. And then we have a look at 2 mutantized characters, the hero character with the necks. I feel bad I don't remember his name. It's probably something like, I think it's Mechaneck or something like that. I feel bad not knowing off the top of my head. And then they are going to do one of the Snake Warriors where his neck extends, which this one looks really cool, and I might pick it up even though I don't know the character and it doesn't really fit in with my Motu collection, but I just like the way his like head glows kind of like this purple color. It's not actual glow in the dark, but it looks like it's glowing. And then you can make the neck extend, or kind of like, I think he did that in his original version too. And then we have a look at 3 of the Filmation ones, or maybe it's not Filmation, is it the Toon ones? The cartoon ones, pretty much, of Triclops, Mini Faces, and Hordak. So this is really cool to see more of these figures coming out, especially when there were people that were theorizing that this line was not going to keep going, and it's going strong. I think it's just that they're doing more of the Toon stuff and more of the Turtle stuff, which is really cool. So exciting news. And over in Jetta Toys news, specifically the Street Fighter variety, we have a look at 2 new figures they revealed a couple days ago. First up, well, actually, they didn't just reveal them, they pre-ordered them a couple days ago, so you can get your pre-orders in now. That is of the Street Fighter Final Challenge, Ultimate Challenge, Street Fighter 2 Ultimate Challenge, or Final Challenge, I feel bad, I always forget how to say it. DJ, I think is how you say his name, which looks really cool here. They've got a cool kicking blast effect, and they're really awesome. Another character to add into the roster. And then, of course, one that everyone has been waiting for, Cam, with her kick effect that kind of looks like lightning. It's really cool. They got some really cool images up here, and they did really good with these both. I saw them at Comic-Con. I thought they looked amazing there, so it's kind of cool to see that they're finally available for pre-order. And if you want to get both of them, you can get them at Big Bad Toys, Entertainment Earth, and Amazon later on. I'll have the links in the description down below if you want both of these. I'm very excited. Jetta Toys, like always, really killing it with these Street Fighter figures. They're in my opinion, really good quality for the price you're paying, about $24.99. So the usual deluxe price point of a figure nowadays in the market. Because we're in September and fall is already starting, and we're only a couple of weeks away from Halloween, about 2 months almost, a month and a half about now. But we have a look at 2 Happy Meal sets that are coming out. First up, we have a look at what's already out, the Frosty Frights little figurines that are blind packs, and you have a chance of getting different characters, and you can pick these up, of course, at Wendy's and the kids' meals. So if you want to get yourself a little kind of figurine of a Frosty kind of character, you can pick it up there. And then we have a look at the upcoming McBoo buckets that will be coming out for the Happy Meals, where you can have a little bucket for Halloween, and they're different this time. They're not like ghosts and vampires and witches and werewolves. They're actually just monsters. So they're very cool colored, different ones, like a blue, a pink, a green, buckets that are just really cool. And I think there's 4 to collect in total, and I'm very excited for this. We're getting close to Halloween, we're getting closer to fall, and it's very exciting. So I just wanted to cover that here because, you know, they are Happy Meal toys. And like always, we like to take a look at some comics this week we think look really fun and are anticipating reading. First up is from Skybound Comics, the Transformers number 12, continuing the story, which I'm very excited to keep reading. And then next up we have 2 Marvel comics. First up is Wolverine number 1, which is part of the whole new X-Men stuff they're doing. And so we're going to get a reset on the Wolverine kind of universe, kind of what's happening with Wolverine. So that's very exciting. And then finally, Avengers Assemble number 1, which is the events after the Marvel Vampire stuff. We have a look at the team that Captain America formed with Wonder Man and She-Hulk and Hawkeye and a couple other characters. After the events of that, he's got now a emergency Avengers team that is hanging out at the Avengers Mansion after so long. We now have some Avengers there, and it's just really cool to see that they're kind of going to have that kind of Avengers group kind of thing going on. But I'm wondering if that's going to be affected when the comic we talked about recently with the whole zombie spore thing, if that's going to affect this or not. So very exciting, 3 really cool looking comics. Like always, don't forget to go to your local comic shop, pick up your comics, and just have fun. And in our creative corner that we like to go and spotlight someone on Instagram who's doing creative work, we have a look at an artist here, Oakley_draws on Instagram, and they have some really amazing artwork. We have a look here at their couple of their pieces. It's mostly Bionicles and some Transformers and some video gaming, but I really like the art style. I really like their work. They definitely deserve some follows and likes and love if you're a fan of those things. As you can see here, a couple that I picked out that I just thought were really cool was this Boba Fett Lego Bionicle kind of Gundam mix, which looks really cool. I really like that piece. And then we have a Bionicle doing the Akira slide on the bike, which is really cool. And then we have a look at a Doomslayer as a Bionicle character, which is really cool. And then a Transformers Snap Trap, I believe, from the Seacons, which looks really cool. So their work is incredible. I feel like they deserve some followers, some likes, some love if you're a fan of those things. Definitely give them a like, give them a follow, support them. I'll have their link to their profile in the description down below. And that about wraps it up. Thanks for stopping by. If you have any comments, leave them in the comment section. If you're feeling generous, share it. And thank you so much for watching. Till next time, bye.